at the end of both studies, going through all of these facts, all of these details, women reading what men said that they need, women reading what men said that they need, the conclusion of both sexes in response to the survey and the information was a feeling of how unfair this is. And a feeling that this is way too much work to have to put in. It seemed burdensome to read about it. I'm imagining it. It felt burdensome to hear about it, and unrealistic to actually accomplish something like this over the long haul. So these were my thoughts on what I read. That it's helpful to be aware of this information. It's helpful to know the facts and the stats. It's helpful to know what women wish men comprehended, what men wished women would comprehend. But this basic information, if the conclusion is it's impossible to carry this out, and this is the only tool we use to have successful relationships, then we will fail. So we're not just called to hear the information, hear the stats, and consider them. We're also called to realize that no spouse or any human being can ever, over the long haul, fulfill your every need 100% of the time. This is why, as Christians, we're not called to live by research alone, but we're called to live by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. That you can win if you don't just depend on psychology and stats and studies, but you make a decision to depend on God's Spirit above even all of the data and the information. When you read this information, it's glaring. When you read this information, it's obvious that there's something screaming behind all of it, and that is we desperately need the Holy Spirit, and we desperately need the hand of God on our marriages, and without the Lordship of Jesus Christ, there is no way a marriage can be successful. He's the only chance your marriage has. So God saved our marriages.